Previously on Trekin Outdoors.
Down there and pick him up. Wow, he's pretty.
We crushed him.
You got it with the bow or you hit it with a band?
Chris, run! He's got a big snake.
Hey guys, welcome back. In this episode, Chris and I head back to Missouri. Now in the past, we haven't had the greatest luck in Missouri, so we're really hoping that this one pans out. And this episode is gonna be great. I think at one point in the blind, I thought he was gonna bite my head off.
Yeah, it was almost a boxing match, but you know, being best friends, you know, we forgive and forget right away.
No, I remember.
So earlier in the year, Tyler and I went to Wyoming to hunt whitetail and pronghorn. And while we were in camp, we met a bunch of great people. Tony and Brian, we've created an awesome relationship with now, and they've become great friends. And they've invited us down to Missouri to not only, you know, be with them in camp, but to hunt property with them. And for the last 2-3 months, they've been sending trail cam pics to us. And I'm super excited about this one. I know you are. This one gets intense, not only in the blind, but after we get out of the blind.
Yeah.
And it's just a great story for a relationship that we're creating with these guys that we're going to later showcase more in further seasons. But let's get this thing started. Hey guys, Chris here. We're with Tony that we met earlier in the year in Wyoming when we were whitetail hunting. We had a great time in camp with you, and you brought your buddy Brian, right?
Yep.
And they were just, you know, awesome enough to invite us down to his property and hunt here and chase some whitetails. And we're trying to get to know you better. You seem like a great guy, family guy, and you're also the fire chief here.
Tony Bell with West Ram Fire Protection District here in mid-Missouri. Huntsville, Missouri is actually our main station. We take care of like 180 square miles. We got 4 stations, and I'm also a logger for trade also. So we got a busy life. And
you race cars, don't you?
Race cars. We race mud trucks. My boy does, and yeah, no, we met you guys out there and just had a good old time out there in Wyoming. And you killed a deer, I didn't, so you know. But it is what it is. It's hunting, not catching. So.
Yeah. It's really happy that we met you guys, and like I said, we're grateful for you allowing us to come down here and hunt, and hopefully we get on a big deer, and then we can put it on the back of the fire truck. And
yeah, sure, I don't care. Take that one though, so it'll be a lot better. But
I got a big head, man. I don't have a peanut head like you. All right, Tyler, you said you could carry me out of a burning house. Here's the true test.
how much do you weigh?
250.
How much is it? 200 pounds right here? Yeah, give or take. Oh, look at you. Let's go, baby. You
got another one?
This thing looks a lot like Tyler, a dummy.
This segment is brought to you by Vantage Point Archery, Rutted Up Blinds, Halo Products Group, Deer Crossing Archery, Hit 'em Right Coffee, Scent Blender, Flint and Flame USA, and Buckstick, the all-in-one licking branch and mock scrape system.
I mean, dude, we are like right outside their bedding area. We got CRP field, cornfield, food plot. I mean, when I think of a whitetail paradise, this is what I like envision, and that's pretty awesome place. So I hope we get a good opportunity tonight, and we put the right shot on a deer, and everything comes together. Because it's more than just coming out and shooting a deer. There's a lot more meaning to it than that. So hopefully we can make something of this. Alright, so it's day 2 here in Missouri, and it's like 15 degrees out here. So us Michigan boys bring the cold weather everywhere we go. Tyler and I are going to get back to that same set we set yesterday, and we see a ton of deer yesterday, so hopefully this cold weather gets them on their feet. They're rutting a little bit, and just that big boy. Let's hope to God these steps are out in front of us. After a buck that we all named Stickers, and earlier in the season Tony was sending us some trail cam pics of this buck, and he's pretty awesome. He's 13 points, stickers coming off of both main beams, but later in the season we got another pic of him and he had broken off both stickers, so I'm not sure from rubbing, fighting, whatever it was. And so we make that trip down to Missouri. You know, we're having lots of fun with Tony and everybody in camp, and boom, we get another trail cam pic of him, and he's daylighted. So we're like, we have to get in there and make a move on him.
So we get in the blind early evening, and we're not in the blind for probably, I don't know, a half hour. And I'm on the left side, Chris is on my right, and we have a left window open. Yep. And I happen to peek down this lane, and I see, you know, big horns coming out. Like, Chris, there's a big buck coming. So now we're in a predicament. He's on the left side. Chris can't shoot across my body with me filming.
Yeah, and I'm left-handed, so that doesn't help either, having to transition that way. And so Tyler's fumbling around with the camera.
Because we're trying to switch chairs, switch sides. The window's open. The deer is right there in the field. That's why we don't have much footage of him beforehand, because we were fumbling, switching sides. And Chris is like, dude, you got to switch right now. I'm like, dude, I'm trying. I can't get my camera off. My camera strap is wrapped around my tripod, so I'm trying to, and you can just see Chris's face like, I got a monster here, and I'm waiting for you to get your camera set up here.
Yeah, and you know, just the intensity intensified. But this was a mature buck, one of my biggest deer, and he's fumbling with the camera, and I'm trying to be great about it. But after 2 minutes, I'm like, come on, man, let's get this thing going. You're going to lose our opportunity. And then we ended up getting on.
thumb's all cut up. I don't know how that happened, but geez, I might have just shot my biggest rifle buck that I've ever shot. It's just raw emotion, man. I'm trying not to get all emotional here. What an amazing place that we're at right now, dude.
We spotted him come out,
This happened.
and I thought I saw some horns in the angle that we were.
Dude,
I couldn't get my camera to him.
just my adrenaline, man. I can never get it to like settle down after shooting a deer. I always it just goes, man.
This segment is brought to you by Vantage Point Archery, Rutted Up Blinds, Halo Products Group, Deer Crossing Archery, Hit 'em Right Coffee, Stunt Blender, Flint and Flame USA, and Buckstick, the all-in-one licking branch and mock scrape system.
This is one of the hardest fields to hunt. I just see something flicker. Right there.
Is that him?
That's him. Good no bully.
Yep, he's just
He's hurting, dude. Hey.
Well, I just shot my first Missouri buck, and he is a giant. And this is what I live for. Being able to come chase whitetail like this is amazing, and I can't thank you enough for allowing me to come out here and hunt with you on your property. And man, I'm still jittery from from when I first shot him, but this is an amazing deer. He's 11 points with 2 broken kickers, and before he came out, he's got a cell cam set sitting right off of the plot there, and he's seen him before we shot him, so it's just pretty amazing. Whether or not he's been doing some fighting or whatever, but you can see right here, he's got a broken off kicker here, and oh man, what a stud. I couldn't be more blessed and happy to be able to take this deer, and I appreciate you.
Well, that's what it's about, I mean, it was friends and good times, and it makes me just as happy to see somebody harvest something like this. So.
Yeah, Tyler, good job. Him and I were arguing and fighting in the stand, but he once again came through and he did his job, and man, this is awesome.
Good job, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. He's got a huge neck on him, too. Look at that thing. He's
full rut
huge
for
body
sure.
deer.
Yeah, he's every bit of 5.5 years old, and he's the kind of deer that what we wait for in the stand. We let him grow.
He's my biggest rifle buck.
That's awesome. I'm glad I could be a part of it.
Yeah, thanks.
This segment was brought to you by Accurate Archery. Accurate Archery provides the only yardage marker tape light in the world. Visit accurate-archery.com to get yours today.
Man, we are super blessed to be able to take that buck in Missouri, and special thanks to Tony and his family for opening up their home to us and allowing us to come down and hunt with them. And later on, we'll return the favor to them. And Tony thought we were going to leave.
Yeah, so we actually had another day in Missouri, and we thought, man, let's try to film Tony in action and see what we can do.
Great time, and he ended up passing up a pretty good buck, and then we had to pack it home. And then all of a sudden, a few days later, Tony's like, I got one. And we're like, oh, man, that's awesome. Congrats. And he goes, I even got it on film.
What just happened? Dude, give me some. Gosh, dang it. It's about time. Woo! Yeah, man. I tell you what, that happened fast. That happened fast. We just smoked a nice Missouri 10-pointer. That was a little hectic. Man, that's what we do it for. This is what we do right here. You know, I get to share it with my buddy Brian, and that's what it's about right there. That is what it's about. Good. Give me some. Gosh, dang. We're gonna. Man, I think you'll see he's down right over there. He's down. You guys can see I rolled over in the grass there, and he dropped like a sack of potatoes. So, whew, I'm not cold anymore. So let's. All right. Well, man, I tell you, let's give him a few minutes and we'll check him out. Wow. Nice deer, nice mature Missouri buck. Be proud of him. I want to thank Brian again, man. I can't thank him enough for sticking it out with me. He's put so many hours in the tree with me this year, and you know, it's probably not the biggest deer in the woods. That's not what it's about. It's about having that experience, and you know, we had it this morning. You know, getting all jacked up when we are able to harvest one of God's creations, and you know, that's what it's about. I tell you, this never gets old. It never gets old. Come on, give me some. Thank you guys. Thanks for everything. This is awesome. So, somebody told me there's a deer around here. It's here. You gonna load it for me or what?
This episode was brought to you by Vantage Point Archery, Rutted Up Blinds, Halo Products Group, Deer Crossing Archery, Hit 'em Right Coffee, Scent Blender, Flint and Flame USA, and Buckstick, the all-in-one licking branch and mock scrape system.
Hey man, I just want to say good job in the deer blind. We had a little bit of a heated moment, but we're best friends, so it doesn't matter. And we got to share some memories that'll last a lifetime. But stay tuned for next week when I travel down to go meet up with Uncle Steve and his nephew in South Carolina to chase after some turkeys. And I crawled into a fire ant colony. Not just 1 or 2 fire ants. I got 8 alive by fire ants.
What are you doing? Picking my nose hairs. You said I got long ones. Yeah. I said, well, this is torture. I'm gonna do this to myself. Oh my. Oh my gosh, dude. That's what happens when you get older.
What? You know, you're a weird dude.
I am?
Yeah, I kind of feel like your outfit's like you're in the Italian mafia.
Okay.
You know,
I feel like you're in the Nearwoods.
it is a hunting show.
You're wearing the same thing.
It is a hunting show.
Who wears the same color as the backdrop?
I'm waiting for you to pull out your stiletto.
Who wears the same color? You can't. Where are you, Chris? Where's Waldo? Just move a lot so people can see you.
All right, don't stab me.
You know what?
Let's go, buddy.
All right, let's get this going.
All right.
This guy. Tell you what.
Okay, you ready?